So tonight is the season finale of Love and Hip Hop Miami. 10 episodes. This is actually the way they used to start off these seasons. I remember when Love and Hip Hop New York first started. They started off with 8 seasons. With 8 shows. And then the second season they did 10. But then the third season they did 12. And then, you know, the more successful it becomes, the more episodes they get. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta started off with 10 episodes. But then they had 15 and then they had 18. The more successful that you are, the more episodes you get. You know what I mean? So, we're here already at the finale, just like the shit just started. But we ready for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to come back on. That's what we ready on. We ready for Love and Hip Hop. But, child, Rashida and Kurt, I don't know why they still here. And by the way, you know, when I was in Atlanta, I stopped where my friends went into that mall where Rashida store at Press. Asked me did I go in there. I stood outside the door waiting on them to come out, but I wasn't gonna go in there and talk and be fake and talk to the bitch. That's just something I wasn't about to do. Anyway, so Trick and Trina, they're on this interview on this radio station, 99 Jams in Miami, a popular urban station. They're talking about their album that everybody is waiting to buy. Child, don't nobody want to hear no Trick Daddy Trina album, but okay. Unless it's the greatest hits album, nobody wants to hear it. Now, you know now, nigga. But anyway, they talk about that, and, you know, they asked them had they ever had sex, and they both deny it, you know, whatever. So, after the whole interview about their little barbecue that they're gonna have and their new album that they're about to drop, Trina told Trick that, you know, her and Joy talked about the whole divorce thing, and Trick didn't say it was never in his intention to give her a divorce. He only gave it to her because that's what she wanted. He never wanted to have a divorce with Joy. He wanted to be with her, and he don't want her to be happy unless it's with him. How can you say you don't want her to be happy unless it's with you? You threw a whole divorce party and invited her to the motherfucker. And on top of that, you said you wanted to be done with the whole situation. Now, you said that, bro. You said that. So, how, like, make up your mind. Which one do you want? Like, do you want it to be over with or nah? Do you want it to be over with? Because it looks to me like you don't fucking know. You need to get a grip, get a move on, and figure out what the fuck you want to do. Because obviously you don't fucking know. So, bruh, you know, you need to check up on it. So, yeah, it's kind of like, okay, like, what is Trick gonna do? Like, why isn't he figuring his shit out? You know, whatever. He talking about he don't want her to be happy with nobody but him. He don't want her out here dating these other L7s. She don't need to be dating your turd looking ass either. So what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand what makes you think that you God's gift to the women of Miami, especially Joy. Joy would have a lot of joy if your ass ain't around, honestly, because you act like you giving her despair when she's around your ass. So you need to make up your mind, but you ain't gonna never treat her the way she should be treated. So let it the fuck go. That's how I feel, nigga. Like, let it go. So, after that conversation, Pretty Ricky meet up, and Pleasure Pre brings up the situation with Baby Blue and Shay. Now, here's my thing with Baby Blue. I don't know if he acts like this all the time, if he's really a hothead all the time with his damn pig-looking ass, but he always turned up. Now, he is good for TV. I can give him that because he's part of the entertainment of this whole damn franchise. But, bruh, turn it the fuck down some. Like, it's like you always mad. It's like somebody pisses you off before each scene and you take it out on every damn body. Pleasure P had a good point, bruh. You were out of line for doing what you did. You had no business working with Shay, knowing that he used to be dealing with her, and you did it behind his fucking back. It's not the fact that you're working with her and he trying to stop your coin, because that's not what he doing. It's just the loyalty of the situation. You did it behind his fucking back, and you don't think nothing wrong with it. But after all that talking that they did, they figured out that, you know, I was wrong. I should have told you. I should have never did that grimy shit behind your back, and I'm sorry. But Baby Blue, when you trying to hit it too behind his back, after you said, well, since you and Pleasure ain't together no more, can I hit it? You still was on some fuckboy shit. So what is you talking about? Like, you just a fuckboy altogether, to be quite honest. Ain't nothing you can do to change that. You a fuckboy. If anything, your name shouldn't be Baby Blue. It should be Baby Fuckboy. That's what it should be. That's exactly what the fuck you are, nigga. A fuckboy. Get the fuck out of here. So, Gunplay, he didn't realize that he got a problem ever since his friend passed away. And he out there trying to cleanse himself. Kiara comes out there. Kiara and her ass. She come out there and she pretty much let it be known. Like, look, I'm not here for the bullshit. You know, you apologize to me. You apologize several times to me. But you go back and do the same thing. And I'm on the verge of leaving your ass. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to clean this motherfucking shit up. Or you're going to be by your damn self. It's going to be one or the other. And honestly, y'all, I can't really say that I can blame her for feeling like that, because the way he threw that chair and went off on her when all she did was confront him about what the fuck he was doing, she has every right to not want to fuck with his ass no more. Like, that's too much shit to be dealing with. It really is too much shit to be dealing with. So, yeah, she said either you get either you go to rehab or your ass is done for. And that's just basically what it is. Either you go to rehab or you done. And he said, that's no problem. I can go to rehab. She said, right, because I'm through with it. Like, either you going to go to rehab or we not going to be together no more. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to deal with this, deal with the bullshit. It's too much to be dealing with. And honestly, I can't really blame her for that. Honestly, I can't. So, after all of that, you know, JoJo and the Mirror, they arrive. I think it was at Trina's. And Trina and Trick Daddy's barbecue thing. And, you know, they both talk about how Amira got the fighting with Veronica last week and how JoJo threw a drink in Veronica's face. It's like everybody got a problem with Veronica and all of that stuff. So, you know, now Veronica saying that, you know, Young Hollywood is her fucking friend and all of this shit. So she comes up here. And one thing about it, I do not like Step with her mermaid looking ass. Bitch, it's one thing to be neutral, but bitch, you are not neutral. You are a fence rider, bitch. That's what you are. You a fence rider because you ain't really got no real loyalty to nobody. You know that Veronica fake as hell and you won't even call her out on her fake shit. One thing about JoJo, she might be a boring bitch when she's with her family. I can tell you that much. But one thing about her, she does keep it 100. You are fake, Veronica. You are fake as fuck. And I called that shit out from the very beginning. You are fake and you ugly as hell because you ain't all that fucking cute. You think because you bright skinned with blonde hair, you're cute. You look like you was a man in your past life, bitch. That's what the fuck it look like. And Young Hollywood look like he need to take a fucking bath because he ain't cute. He look like he need to take a damn bath. He look like he been dirty for the last 5 years. You get up there and you want to pop all this motherfucking shit and act like you so fucking hard and shit. You ain't hard. You not. You want to pop up on JoJo. You want to come across the table and that's when Amira hits your ass. And then you want to act like you bout it. Bitch, you ain't bout shit. You up here talking about Amira and how she don't know shit. But yeah, you walking around here saying the N-word all day, every day. Bitch, who told your ass you can say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, please. And you always saying you a real ass bitch. I'm a real ass bitch. I'm a real. If you gotta constantly tell yourself that you fucking real, bitch, it ain't true. It ain't real. It ain't necessary. It ain't possible. You ain't real, bitch. Anybody that's real ain't got to keep telling themselves that they are. Cause you know you a fake ass bitch. Talking about, I don't know where you gonna get your music from, but my friend, Young Hollywood, ain't working with you no more. So now he your friend, huh? But you was just up here acting like you was such a ride or die for a mirror trying to confront him. Bitch, that's not your friend. You fucking him, bitch. That's what you doing. So get your ass on up out of here. Y'all, I do not like Veronica, and I bet not see her back here next season. She does not deserve to be back. That's why Amira and JoJo was not phased by your ass, period. They were not phased by you at all. And Steph, girl, you over there with Veronica and you not even telling her that she wrong. Like, you, that's what I mean. You a fence rider. You don't know, it ain't even about picking a side. You a fence rider. Because I feel like if you really neutral, you would tell a bitch what it really is. And that's something that you ain't never did. It's clear whose side you on. You on Veronica fake ass side. Because both of y'all come from the same Lego block ass, you know, plastic Lego block ass tree. You're both fake, so it really don't matter. Jeffrey comes up, he brings Malik some flowers, and you know, he pretty much apologized for making Malik all upset and all of that shit. You know, just, it's like, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to support Bobby. I didn't want to make you upset. And, you know, of course, he accepts the fucking apology like we already knew he would. So, Miami Tip, you know, she feels like she's in the middle between Trina and Bobby. She wants them to make it work. My thing with Trina is that she act like she's so fucking, like, grand and she's some sought out after ass rapper. And, bitch, ain't nobody checking for you. The last time you had a fucking certification for an album was 2005, bitch. I was 16 and in the 11th grade. That's the last time. As a matter of fact, that album wasn't certified either. The last time you had an album certification was in 2002 with Diamond Princess. Ever since then, and I was, what, in the 8th grade then? Bitch, you ain't had no certification since then. So stop acting like you something and you're not nothing. You already made a comment talking about, oh, I'm about to do what Bobby can't do and be a real star. Bitch, you was never a fucking star. When was you ever a fucking star, bitch? Let me know, when were you ever a fucking star outside of Florida? Because, bitch, don't nobody take you serious. Ain't nobody ever taking your Southern Lil' Kim ass seriously, okay, bitch? That's one thing about it. Ain't nobody never took you seriously. You ain't never been no star. That's number one. The only thing you ever done that other female rap bitches ain't been able to do from my generation is consistently put out music. That's the one thing that you did do. And one thing about it, I might be reading the bitch right now, but I got her albums. I do. Most of them. I got them. But I really wish she would get off her fucking high horse and stop acting like she's so much better and above everybody when she ain't shit. Because, bitch, if you was better and above every fucking body, you would not be on Love and Hip Hop. You're on Love and Hip Hop because your career is fucking dry and you need a little bit of water on this shit. That's why you're even here. If you was above everybody, you know Trick Daddy would not be on this motherfucking show if you was so fucking grand, bitch. So, let that shit be known, motherfucker. Like, I'm over Trina. When Bobby came to apologize to her, he said, but you said I was beneath you. And I meant it. Bitch! And you're beneath everybody in the industry. The only person that you are 2 toes above is Diamond. And that ain't saying much. Rashida. And that ain't saying much. So, bitch, who are you again? Like, who are you to think that you're better than somebody? Bitch, bye. But they buried the hatchet, so whatever. So, Malik and Jeffrey, they getting ready to go. And Malik sees Bobby over there talking to Miami Tip. And he decides that he gonna confront him. He goes over there and confront Bobby. This whole scene had me tickled because, number one, Malik is such an angry queen, and he always being homophobic, always calling somebody a faggot, always trying to diss effeminate gays all the time. When he's just as feminine as the rest of them. He's just as effeminate as Bobby is. All that, hop over, hop over, hop over. You know I fuck your pussy ass up, hop over, hop. Bitch, you was a butch queen then. You can't call nobody a motherfucking queen. And Bobby had your ass flustered, okay? Bobby used the New York tricks on your ass, okay? Had your ass mad. He had no intentions on fighting you. He wanted to make you mad, and when he made you mad, he laughed and said, I got you mad. He got your dumb ass mad, bitch. And you fell for it. Because you trying to be hard and trying to prove your fucking point. Bitch, you got Jeffrey now. What the fuck is you mad for? Because at the end of the day, how you gonna be mad that he went to a fucking party and you went and you ruined somebody else's relationship? But now that the rabbit got the gun, bitch, you can't take it. Malik, have a motherfucking seat. You mad because you can't deal with the fact that you gay as fuck. That's the only thing. You haven't come to grips with your sexuality. You the biggest queen on the show. Literally. You alligator looking bitch. Go have a seat. Bobby made your ass look stupid. So, Joy and Pleasure, they out there having, you know, a little bit of grub. And then, you know, Dawn comes over and that's when Shay comes over. And, you know, the conversation immediately gets heated because Shay confronts Joy about going to Pleasure telling him about Scrappy. But at the end of the day, if Joy is friends with Pleasure, why can't she tell him what she saw? I mean, at the end of the day, they were friends, so why the fuck couldn't she tell him then? And then, you know, the next thing you know, she starts getting crunk and Joy's like, listen, this ain't really what you want. And Shay was like, oh, I want it right now. I want it right now. They get up out the seat. And the next thing you know, Joy, something gets thrown. Joy throws her plate at Shay. But Shay hops on that table and she snatches Joy up by the hair. And I was so fucking disappointed because I really wanted Joy to beat Shay ass. Because Shay been tripping all motherfucking season. She been tripping. She been trying to get in fights with every motherfucker about it. But one thing about it, Joy wasn't going out without a fight because she ran to try to find her motherfucking ass. Joy took off running like Boots did after New York at the Flavor Love 2 reunion. I swear she did. But, you know, I wish they would have let them fight. You know, because I wanted Joy to beat Shay ass. I think that Shay needs an ass whooping at this point. But that's pretty much how the episode ended. You know what I'm saying? So, this was an okay season. Is it raining? Damn. This was an okay season of Love and Hip Hop New York, Miami. But one thing I will say is that I want Veronica Vega gone. I want Step gone. I need the Siamese Cats gone. Malik can go. Jeffrey can fucking go. Bobby the only one out of that gay trio that can stay. If JoJo stays, she just needs to be a friend of Amira. She don't need to be bringing in her family story because I don't really care about that. In addition to all of that, I feel like y'all should bring Geisha to the show because I feel like, you know, she'll bring something to the show. I feel like y'all should bring that Laddie and Kim B girl, those that, you know, Laddie and Kim B, bring them to the show. Bring Plies to the show because he's fucking hilarious. Like, it's a lot of people in Miami that I feel like y'all could have brought to the table. So I think that half this cast needs to be changed because it would have been a better season if you had more organic relationships and more organic beefs on the show. It would have been worth something. But it wasn't a bad season though. It was much better than New York. That's what I can say. But other than that, this is my review. All my social media is at the bottom. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share every fucking where. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.